Hi, Sagittarius. How are my sexy archers doing? I hope your 2019 has started off really well. Uh, Mine has, and I'm so excited. I'm fixing to move this weekend, and it's just a really exciting time for me. Anyway, enough about me. So this reading is a general reading. Okay, the cards are gonna be very generalized, can seem vague, but if you hang in there with me, it'll usually, the story will come out. If it resonates with you, it resonates with you. If it doesn't, go check out your moon and rising signs, and or any other tarot card reader here on YouTube, because there's a lot of Sagittarians watching this, and if you think about it, like, I can't tap into absolutely everybody's energy, okay, but there is an overall Sagittarian thing going on. That's why this is a tarot scope, right? All right, guys. If you try to subscribe before and you weren't able to, that problem has been solved. So you can subscribe to this channel now. Just want to let you guys know that. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out the current situation where I'm going to divine these cards. And then from there, okay, if it resonates with you, stick around for the rest of the video, because what we're going to do is we're going to see how everything goes into February with this situation. And see what advice, okay, the tarot might have for us, okay? All right, so white light, spirits of the bright white light, angels, ancestors, and ascendant masters. What messages? Yeah, we gotta uncover over here. This one, the star. The Chariot. What? Oh my gosh, this is awesome. Ha! Liking it so far, Sagittarius. Last one. There it is. Come on out. And the Three of Wands in reverse. Baby, you are going somewhere. Where are you going? What's going on? Are you moving? I am. Whoa, we got the Star and we got the Chariot as the first pull. So let's see what is going on here. So it looks like you guys have been wanting to move away or into a new cycle or into a different situation. This is straight up Aquarius and Cancer energy as well. Can have something to do with those two, one or the other. But this is wish fulfillment, and it's like your wishes are coming true because you're riding the Chariot, baby. I mean, you're on the way. You're on the way. So you've wanted to move, or it's just that you wanted things to change, and the way that it's going to change is you're going to move. All right. Now you could be, this is metaphorically now. You don't have to physically be moving, but you could be moving your vibrations. You could be moving your energy into a different direction than where it was, which you want to do because it's right next to the wish fulfillment card. So your wish came true and you're moving in the right direction here, dear. You need to plan a little better. We've got the Three of Wands in reverse, which that's very Sagittarian of you. And I get to say things like that because I'm a Sagittarius. So I feel you, baby. Don't get mad at me. Sometimes we tend to like jump into something without like planning it all the way through. Yeah. So Three of Wands is here to advise us that that might be the case. We might want to sit back and be a little bit more thorough with our plans moving forward. And again, this could be your energy. And when I say energy, that's such a vague word. Where are you going to focus your time? You know, we all make our own realities, right? So it's like, when I see the Chariot, this can be actual movement, and it can also be I'm being driven in a different direction in my reality. Okay? I hope that makes sense to some of you. I feel like I needed to say that because, you know, a really, really close friend of mine keeps telling me, you know, she keeps saying, you know, you need to find home within yourself. Well, yeah, we do. we make our own realities. You don't actually have to up and move, but this could also just be, you are moving away from I don't know what you're moving away from, but I'm not focused on that in this reading, because we have the star here to let us know that it's something you wanted. It's something you wanted, you wished for. You wished upon a star. You didn't even really think it could happen, but it's happened. Sagittarians, we are at the end of a 7 to 8 year cycle. Okay, so what you wanted, and I brought this up in December, bringing it back up again because of this movement. You want to think about what happened in 2011 and what started and what ended. Okay, for you. Okay, so I know what started for me in 2011, and I know where I'm at with it now. So think about that, because that's what's got you moving in a different direction, because you're at the end of the cycle and you're starting a new one. I want to say it's we're ruled by Jupiter, but I'm not too, because I don't know astrology that I listen to the astrologers, so I kind of know what's going on, but I'm not well versed enough here to talk about it to the point where, because like I'm not going to talk about what I don't know. But I do know that we're end of a 7 year cycle, and so this makes perfect sense along going along with the tarot. And your plans are a little bit but you have a lot of energy and a lot of joy about this, because and that may be why you're having a hard time focusing and just sitting down and like mapping. Perfect. Yeah, you need a map. You've got the Chariot. Where's your map? Okay, you need a map. So I think this forecast is going to be all about, in February, is all about where you're going with this new focus, this new journey, this move. With the star. So, that's a beautiful thing. It's literally the star card. Literally the astrologers are talking about our stars. So it's beautiful. Let's see if there's any other thing else that wants to come out. This is healthy. This is a healthy move. I was drawn to this symbol right here. It almost looks like like where you go for like, help me, where's the medical tent when you're at the show, right? Beautiful, beautiful. And the other thing about the Chariot, and I usually say this a lot, but I love that it's opposing forces moving together. The black and the white Sphinx, it's their oppositions, okay, that cause the friction to move the Chariot forward. Does that make sense? So it's kind of like taking your yin and your yang and using that energy. This may be complicated what I'm saying, but I think some of y'all will understand on an intrinsic level what I'm saying. That's what's moving you forward, is that you're able to balance your yin and your yang, your light and your dark, babes. So good for you. I'm happy. I like it. All right. You guys, sorry about the background noise. As I am moving next week, I will be able to keep it, a lot more quiet, okay? Just my certain situation kind of crazy. Spirit, how is this? Where is Sagittarius going? Where are they going in February? Where is this wish fulfillment taking them? What advice do you have for their journey forward? Spirit, thank you so much. Queen of Wands. What? Oh my gosh. Wow, how beautiful is that? That's you, Saggy. Ten of Swords. Well, okay. We'll explore that, honey. Okay, we'll figure that out. And the Ten of Wands. So definitely ending cycles here. Definitely. So when you get the tens, remember, the tens are always a little scary in tarot, because it's like this is a scary card. It only takes one sword to kill somebody. Okay, you don't need 10. It's an overkill of pain. All right, and these are really heavy wands, and you're carrying a heavy load here. It's too much. So for me, the 10 of Wands is sort of like, I've taken on too much and I can't stand it anymore. So this is powerful. Queen of Wands is, she's sitting in her throne. Other people are looking toward her. Other people are admiring her. She's absolutely beautiful, and she's a leader. Okay. She's comfortable with her staff here, her rod. She's got her kitty cat keeping an eye on her. She is a protector of animals and babies. She's very passionate, and she's super sexy, right? So, yeah. So I think this is just Sagittarius just, you know, after this Chariot's moved us forward, you know, you're just sitting there going, okay, well, I'm on my throne, and I'm okay with it. But we got these 10s here, so we are certainly going to explore those further. Let's finish out the rest of February, and we have the Sun in reverse. The King of Swords coming into it somehow. Very interesting. So there's some wisdom coming into this. So that's great. Yeah, and obviously the Sun's in reverse because you're feeling heavy and you're in a lot of pain. But we're going to get to this, okay? Let's not be afraid of it. Knight of Wands in reverse, okay? So, we got court cards and we got 10s in Arcana. I'm going to have to pull some playing cards to get a little deeper. Spirits, will you please clarify the 10s with my playing cards? Will you please clarify the hurt and the burden? What is the hurt and the burden? Okay, all right. Well, I just heard change hurts. Change hurts. Okay, so even though you might get what you want and you're getting what you want and you're going in the direction you want to go, it's not like okay, I'm in the clear, let's have a party yet. Okay, it's not like, okay, we can rest on our laurels. The energy from before that you're moving away from, it's going to come back around to sort of haunt you. That's what I'm getting. A haunting. I don't mean a literal haunting, so calm down. I just mean it's sort of like maybe we were at the 8 and we were at the 9s in the end of 2018. And so we were able to move on with all of that. But the 10s are going to come back in and just sort of like every now and then it's going to be like, oh, I'm still here. Okay, we're still here. You haven't really, but the 10 is great because the 10 closes out the cycle. But I do need more clarification. Spirit, please help me with these 10s. What is this 10s about? Guys, I'm using playing cards to clarify the 10s. All right, thank you. No, not yet. Okay, hold on, guys. I have to shuffle until I get to stop. All right. 5 of Hearts in reverse, 7 of Clubs in reverse, Queen of Hearts in reverse. Everything is in reverse here. Wow. Okay. All right. Well, here's what's going to happen, guys. Somebody's going to come around that, and it's somebody that you're not talking to right now, someone that you loved and cared about and supported. And it doesn't have to be a lover. It could be likely a lover, but it could also be a friend, a family member. Someone's going to come back into your energy from before the Chariot. So before now, someone that you're estranged from right now, someone that you're not talking to, someone that you're not having contact with at this time. Estranged means, okay, we're not talking and it didn't close out very well. So maybe this is going to be the closeout, because when they do come back around in February, sweethearts, they're going to disappoint you. I'm sorry to tell you that. They're going to disappoint you, but that just might be the nail in the coffin that you need. Like, okay, you're done enough to move on, but you're not done. Okay. There's still like this little, and my readers have been telling me the same thing. There's still like this little, inch. Okay. That this cycle is still trying to sneak in. This is a 7-year cycle, you guys. This could actually be, could definitely be, I mean, I'm seeing a person. So this is a person that's going to come back around. They could ask you for money. If nothing else, they will certainly try to drain you, your energy, or take from you again in some way. They're going to try to take from you again. And I don't know how. You're going to be disappointed again. And this time, you're going to be done. You're going to feel the pain. You're going to feel the burden. It's going to really sting. It's going to be heavy, and it's going to hurt. I say that with like total emotional detachment, but trust me, I'm not emotionally detached from these cards. Okay. It's going to definitely just, and then, so you're not going to be able to see the sun for a little while because, it's heavy, and when we're in pain and when we're overburdened, we're not clear. Okay. So we can't really see the light. This person, whoever comes back around that disappoints you, that you're estranged from at this time, is going to bring your energy down, could possibly bring your shadow side out. So please watch out for that. What I mean by that is it might lower your vibration. It might make you ugly or mean. So be careful that this doesn't backfire, because what you have to do is you have to face it. You have to heal from it. And you know what? That's probably why this 3 of Wands is in reverse, is so, is to let us know, Sagittarius, plan on this. Plan on it happening. Be prepared. Queen of Wands, strong, sitting in her energy, feeling her power, making decisions, being admired, okay? Sitting in her beauty. You could be a boy or girl, it doesn't matter, okay? This is just the feminine energy of fire. The leader, okay? So let's be prepared. That's why, if you're watching this video, that's what's going on. So give yourself a plan of action for. All right, let me get my words right, you guys. Hello. Okay. Let's make a plan so that when this happens in February, in mid-ish February, so that, this could be happening around Valentine's Day. Oh man, that sucks. So be very careful around Valentine's Day, Sagittarius, okay? Keep your expectations low and be careful of that estranged person coming back in. Because along with the person comes this old baggage that held you down, that kept you from moving because it was so heavy. It could go back all the way to 2011. Go back all the way to 2011. Think about it, guys. This could, like, for me, it's not just one person. It's an entire cycle of my life. So I feel like it's going to visit me again. Something about it is going to come back around. So it doesn't specifically have to be a person, although the cards are advising that it's person. Could be a light-haired, light-eyed person. But that's only for some of you. So we have the King of Swords here. So toward the end of February, you're going to get smart to it. You're going to be done, and you're going to be wiser moving forward. The King of Swords is fantastic air energy, and he's going to help you get out of it because he is very, very smart. Smart. And he's going to, get you back up on your throne. Okay? So you will get there. All right? So the Knight of Wands is in reverse. So this is also, don't be arrogant. Don't be arrogant, Sagittarius. Don't get too full of yourself yet. Don't get mad at me for saying these things. I got to say what I got to say. It is what it is. All right? Don't get too comfortable. All right. I'm not trying to put a whole lot of stress and anxiety in your life. So here's what you do. You make a plan of action for when this shit happens. So when it happens, okay, you don't have to spend too much time in your shadow side and, focus on what you have learned and how you're going to become even a greater leader using your head over your heart, okay? Because you're moving forward in a different direction, okay? Queen of Wands is a very Sagittarius energy, so I'm very happy to see her here. But it's also you. You're very fire. You're very hot. This is normal. This is you being comfortable with who you are and being a leader. But this whole thing, this needed to be done and done plus done again, so that you could actually evolve, Sagittarius. Take on the air energy. Use your head instead of your heart. Moving forward into 2019. Okay. All right, let me clarify the Knight of Wands. Spirits, why do we have the... I'm going to use the tarot. Spirits, why do we have the Knight of Wands here? Finishing out this, the month of February. Wow. I'm getting some strong vibes here. I don't know. It's like, it's nervous energy, but it's under control. How about that? It's a controlled anxiety feeling that I'm getting. Oh, which makes, hello, probably feeling that way because the King of Swords is here. Controlling your emotions, helping you to learn how to control yourself and control your emotions. All right, so the Seven of Cups just came out. Clarify the Knight of Wands. So watch out toward the end of February that you're not spreading yourself too thin, that you're not reacting in such a way where you're being arrogant, you're lashing out, okay? Beware of indulging in whatever it is you indulge in. You know, we all have our go-to ice cream, wine bottle, whatever. You know, pull the curtains and sleep for 7 days. I don't know what you do, but beware at the end of February because you might be tempted to do that. But we do have the King of Swords here. So I want you to embrace the energy of your intellect and control. But you're not going to get here, baby, till you feel the pain. You cycled it out and you're moving forward, but you still have more pain to go through. You still have more burden to bear. You got to feel this out. You got to finish it. And when you get done, it's going to be a huge lift on your shoulders and you're going to learn from it. You're going to be able to write a freaking book about it. Okay. So be careful of the fallout. And these are the warning cards, Saggies. All right. Don't you have a tendency to sometimes, if you're upset or angry, to lash out at others or think. Okay, they said think before you speak. Okay, don't come running into someone's life like a freaking tornado and then just run back out because you're having a feeling. Beware of your weaknesses so that you are prepared to not indulge. Indulging in whatever it is you indulge in at the end of February it's not a good time to do it, okay? So be aware of that. What I do a lot of times is I re-listen to my forecast. This is a forecast into February. It's January now. This may not make any sense. Listen to it again in February. Listen to it again. If this is resonating with you, and if you can remember, try to pull it up middle February around Valentine's Day and toward the end of the month to remind you to be careful. Because I guess what I'm saying is if you're overindulging or something, it could, you know, you could have a car wreck. Okay, I don't want you to be a wreck. I don't want anything bad to happen. So remember, try to remember. Okay. All right, let me shuffle the playing cards let's get some final advice from the spirits and the angels. What advice do we have for Sagittarius through February? Any further advice? Just one card, please. Oh, it's up to you. You tell me. Okay. Yeah, I got two. That's what I get for being arrogant. Cards do what they're going to do, babe. I can't. I'm not in control of that. 6 of clubs. And the 7 of I'm sorry, the Jack of Diamonds. Hello, Six of Clubs, Jack of Diamonds. So the advice here is, don't overspend. Don't spend too much money, which I also kind of saw. I was a little nervous about that. Okay, this can include spending, maxing out your credit cards, which I know sometimes can't be helped, but you know what I mean. Like, if you can afford the ice cream but not the whipped cream and the cherry on top, then just don't get the whipped cream and the cherry on top. You don't need it. All right. And you might be, again, this could be a light-haired or light-eyed person that may come around, and they might be coming at you sideways going, okay, how am I gonna get back to Sagittarius? Well, I'm gonna offer them help. Just beware, you'll be paying a price if you accept that help, okay, from this person or this energy or whatever you're trying to close out. Like if you were involved in some making money in a way that you, yeah. Okay. So this could have nothing to do with a person. This could also have to do with you, the way you were making your money in the past. Maybe you were getting it from somebody, but ethically you weren't able to sleep with it. Ethically you weren't okay with it. So there might be this financial situation might be beckoning and calling you in February, and that might be what you need to be done with, because that's what these cards are saying is, if you do accept financial help, you are going to also pay for it. Okay. It's kind of like a loan shark. You know, I'll pay. Yeah, you can have a loan, but you got to pay me back the loan times 3. All right. That's a burden, baby. We don't want that. All right, Sagittarius. Well, I'm excited about your February. Overall, I feel like we got the King, we got the Queen, the Chariot, the Star. I mean, overall, and the Sun. Overall, it's just normal life stuff going on around you. I just want you to have a plan. Have a plan and revel in your movement. I'm happy that you're getting what you want and that you're moving in a new direction, but don't be arrogant about it and don't overdo, okay? Or overextend. I heard don't overextend yourself. Don't overextend yourself either with fam. And that could even be loaning money out to people as well, okay? So watch your indulging and be prepared. Have a plan and action in place for this, okay? Valentine's, I think, is going to be a tough time for you, Sagittarius. So go ahead and plan for that now before February comes, okay? Have yourself a Valentine's plan, all right? Last year, I bought myself a beautiful bouquet of flowers for myself. I had a plan, all right? Took myself to dinner. So, yeah, have a plan in place, and you're going to be all right. But overall, I'm excited. I can't wait to see where the rest of 2019 takes us. All right, Saggies. Lots of love, lots of light. Talk soon. Bye.